Welcome YouTube and welcome Twitch to second stream today. So if you haven't seen on the PlayStation Store, there is a new demo disc out for the PSVR. So demo disc 2. Now you find it in the demo section of the PlayStation Store, not in the PSVR section. And it has a few new games on there. One I've already taken a look at, Moss, which there is a video on YouTube there waiting if you want to check that out. Really good game. One I'm going to be pre-ordering. And this is another game that was also announced at E3 2017, Star Child, which is from the company that brought Lucky's Tale to the Oculus and is indeed bringing Lucky Tales 2. I don't know if it's Xbox exclusive, the Lucky Tales 2. Might be. But anyhow, they seem to already have a pedigree now for VR platforming games, with being one of the launch titles on the Oculus Rift. And now they're also going to do another cinematic sci-fi VR title called Star Child. There's not a huge amount of information out there. There's this demo, and there was a very short teaser clip at the PlayStation Paris event. There's another PlayStation event coming up, so I don't know if we'll see more of it then. I'm going to check this out, because it does look to be quite good, and I've heard some very good things of it. So I'm going to check it out for myself, maybe just play it through a couple of times and see what I feel about it. So I don't have like huge expectations on this one. I have been, from what I have seen, everybody has said the quality is again top notch. So we'll see what I think. But with a game producer like Playful, which did get a lot of acclaim for Lucky's Tale, and I've heard a lot of people say that was brilliant. There is some expectations for this to be notably good, so let's see how we do. Oh wow, oh my god, that really is nice. Oh, that is super sharp, isn't it? Oh, nice. Oh, music, drama. Oh, there's little bugs. Oh no, it's not a bug. It's where did that go? Oh, that looks good. What are those things? Ooh. Platform. I love my sci-fi. That just looks so. Ooh, I'm out of play area. Oh, that is so detailed. Oh, that is beautiful. Ooh. Hey, I don't like spiders, so things that look a bit like spiders. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I see what you was meaning. One of my friends, Polish Paul, your PSVR dude, also did a video on this. And I get exactly what he means about the feeling of this being like a diving thing that you get in PSVR worlds. But it's got a sci-fi edge to it. Oh, I'm being scanned. We just got scanned by something. And we should now have our character come out. There you go. Look at that. Oh. That is cool. Oh, hello. That's pretty damn awesome. Control wise, what we got? Can't move depth wise, so it's a pure platformer. Pure side scrolling platformer. Oh. I know one of the things that people have said in the past, people always think of VR and they think, oh, well, it's going to be first person, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. Turns out that's completely wrong. And games like Bloody Zombies, which is a cel-shaded 2D platformer, well, not platformer, bash 'em up in VR, is one of the games that proves it. This could be another. Graphically, this is really stunning. Again, I'm wondering, I mean, look, you can see the textures in here are just so damn sharp. Yeah. Let me run and jump at the moment there. Oh, wow. Oh, that is beautiful. I really am wondering whether the demos, any of the demos, are pro-patched or not. Look, this does look really stunning. So I am kind of curious to know whether there is pro-patches going on here or if they are all straight up vanilla OG experiences with no pro-patches going on in the demos. That would be something that would be interesting to know, because this is really, really gorgeous looking. I love how engaging environments are. Ooh, well, hello. Little swimmily things. That's a part of, you know, the VR experience that I think a lot of people are sort of like, you know, think just the first person stuff. And that is incredible to go, boom. This is another way of engaging the game, of changing how you feel about the game with VR, by actually placing you into this environment in ways that really is kind of, oh, look at that. Watch this. Look. Come back here. Can't catch them. Oh, they turn a different colour when you manage to touch them. Right, let's move on. I presume I'm going through there. Oh, the lighting effects are gorgeous. Oh, you can kind of see through the crystals. Oh, that is awesome. Look at this. So, the blue, are they reflective or are they... Oh, they're reflections. Oh, I'm out of my play area there. Oh. Dark. What's going on back there? Oh no, you can see through. I thought it was just reflective. You can see through. Look. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the separation of colour, so I can see my character there. It's like the blue is, you can't make out so much of the detail. And then the green you can, and then the red there as well. That is really amazing. We don't have an attack at the moment. We just have that. That is awesome. Huh. That does look cool. It's got some... Oh, there's those creepy buggy things. Ooh. Yeah. So we can't see through the pink ones, see? You can only see through the blue ones. What's that thing? Oh! It moved. It went away. Looked like a big eggy type thing. Can I move any other direction than that way? No. It is a straight up platformer. Look at the colour changes. I mean, that is awesome. It just looks really beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, that is ominous. No, no, no. That is actually really creepy. Oh, what are those things? This thing's creeping away there. Okay, how do we... Oh, this looks really good. I noticed, I did see Paul doing this earlier, I've seen people doing this. And it doesn't quite translate to the 2D screen as to the same when you see this in VR. It's like, okay, I get this a bit more now. Oh, disappears in like that. Oh, that was nice. So it's a puzzle element in here. I know at the recent Paris show, they showed one of this character's offensive capabilities, which just left us wondering, okay, that was something that looked spectacular, but it's like, didn't know what it was. Let me see if I can do something about this whole play area thing. I'm just going to move back here a bit. And we'll see if we can... Ooh. It's like a stage as well, this whole diorama setup. Let's see if I can't see some more details. Oh, so this is our main character. Tiny, you can squish it back. All the animations. It's you can't convey as well scale. So you yourself as an observer feel like a giant observing the tiny world. It really is a very odd feeling that's unique to VR, and it's like you've got your own personal stop animation that's happening in front of you in real time, in a way that you don't have anything else. Ooh. Let's go through there. Oh, this really does look a lot more complex from here. When I've seen others doing this, when you see this on a flat screen, you go, well, obviously this could be on a flat screen, and yeah, so far the gameplay elements, definitely. But when you get to just look down and change your perspective and your view, I think that really does work. I think that really, truly does work. Jumpity, 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 jump, jump. Puzzle again. Let's move the thing around. So we've got this thing that we control, and you've got, like, basically it's a jump mechanic. So it just falls down. There's no other thing you can do with that. So I want to get these tether things across. which I believe you can actually like that, so they have a maximum length. Just so bright and colourful. What happens if I go over one that I've already done? No, it's okay. That doesn't break off what you've already done. And then that goes into it, and oh, this is where this scale comes into things. This is, yeah, you tell him. This is where you don't see the same thing. Oh, that is huge. I mean, I don't have the hugest of hands, but that's a huge hand. He's big. There's something that's really quite special about things like that. So, yeah. So that was Starchild. Kind of comes to the end there. I might play that through again. Because, I mean, that really is very, very beautiful in terms of graphics. Gameplay is very simplistic so far. I'm hoping for more in terms of gameplay. What we saw from the Paris thing, where it had the special effects and stuff, and I thought that it looked like there'll be a game mechanic of you being able to take over some of these big robot type things, like that robot at the end, which would be really awesome. So I kind of want to see what could be there as a taster of the graphical style. The demo is clearly showing just how beautiful this game is. But I think there's a lot more to be seen from the gameplay element. Let's go through and just play that through again, almost speedrunish style, without me doing the whole gaping thing at just how gorgeous this game is. I mean, these first two that I'm trying, I have tried Persistence off stream first. I think that's going to be a longer stream. I'll see about maybe doing hopefully on tomorrow, but I am fitting some new fans to my main PC case tomorrow, so because there may be some sound interference that's happening from the fans on the radiator in my main PC. So I'm hoping that the new fans I'm getting for the radiator will solve some noise issues that I've been having. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to basically take my PC out of there, remove the radiator, change the fans out, wire it all back in, and get it all back and up and running again. So I have to see on that. Let's headset back on though. There we go. So if we do quit, I'll have to quit to go back to this part. And some of the demos again have got some really nice kind of things they put in there as an intro. So obviously this is the demo disc menu again, and you can see a few different things here. So there's a few others that you can try out. Tiny Tracks by Future Labs. Very charming little game. If you liked Scalextrics as a kid, like the stunt Scalextrics as a kid, Tiny Tracks as well, worth a look. It's a very cheap game, but it has sort of like that gameplay that is actually quite addictive and can take up quite a lot of time. So if you do like Scalextrics, then and you like the box artwork where it promised so much, Tiny Tracks is kind of, its tracks look like the artwork on the box of what should have been the best Scalextric sets in the world, and when you got them home they were just plastic, whereas Tiny Tracks, they actually give you everything, that the environment and stuff like that. So definite worth a look. You can see my review on that as well. Let's get back into Star Child again. So some of these, actually let's have a quick look. If I go to there, have they done? Oh, they have done! See what I mean? This is some of the nice menus, so you can see what that kind of like looks like. And that's the music from Tiny Tracks. And that really is kind of like a good little illustration of what Tiny Tracks is about. So, yeah, check out my review on Tiny Tracks. We're going to get back into Star Child again. And that does this. And you've got this immense scale. Again. I love it. It's nice when you get the game that's done that type of thing. That really is awesome. Because that menu, though you're seeing it just as a 2D flat thing on a screen, that was fully in VR. Those menus, when you click the button, it's touches like that that really do sell something and make it just sort of like go, ooh. Right, so there we go again. We're back on this planet. There's one of those creepy spider thingies. Yeah. Oh. And here comes my ship. And there's like spinny things. Ooh. Disappeared in the fog. And there it is. We see that detail again. I'm going to move back a bit. And we're going to re-register a point there. And I'm going to come a bit closer. This is one of the things with some of the VR stuff. You sometimes really do need to learn how to get the most out of it. Okay, I'm at the limit of my play area now though. So I want to see this open up. Ooh. I want to be closer. Oh! Wow. Oh. They're pretty. And they're glowy. I want to be close to this ship when it opens up, because I was further back before. It's going to stop in a minute. We're going to get scanned. There we go. We've been scanned. They haven't given us really much of a hint about the
Van Beansel says,
really like the look of this. Very clear too.
Yeah, it is. The graphics are beautiful. There we go. Here's our protagonist. I don't know what their name is. Star Child? Maybe? Maybe we just call her Star Child? I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm out of my play area. Let's see how close I can get. Oh. Yeah, I haven't changed my camera position to be better. I do sometimes put cameras further back. But yeah, it is a gorgeous, gorgeously made world, this one. Really is. I'm impressed by the graphics. I mean, that's so clear and like, that is a dirty surface. It's great. What else? But it's so bright and shiny, this one, and the effects and stuff is just gold. I don't know whether this actually has a pro patch or not. Ooh, they're scared of me. Come back down here. That's avoiding me. Sorry, the little things that we do. So yeah, Van. It I can't resist doing that. Oh, okay. And this again as well. You'll see, like here, when you look through the crystals, that I need to close my right eye so you can see.
Beansel
There you go.
says,
Looks like a pro patch, especially with a clearer image.
I don't know. Have you tried it with the original? I'm not sure whether these are pro patched or not. We'll need to definitely find out someone. Well, I have an original one, but I don't have OG PS4, but I don't have it hooked up at the moment. So this is on the Pro. But I would be interested to know whether this is the Pro version, if it's been Pro patched or not. But it is incredibly sharp. I mean, you can see how detailed that is and how fine. There's like no jaggies in here. That's going to move in a second. I'm going to have the horrible, creepy thing. Yeah.
Van Beansel says,
Would like to see too.
Yeah, I am curious as to whether this is actually pro patch or not. I mean, it is super sharp. That is very menacing. Oh, you can see like its mandibles quivering in the background.
Van Beansel says,
The fact that it's shaper probably mean it's using the extra pro grunt.
Yeah. Do you have an original or not? I mean, it's also because I have my gaming cable is in at the moment, so I've got the Marcel M cable gaming edition in here as well. which when you've got things that are in distance or jaggies, they kind of it tends to smooth them over a bit and stuff like that. So, but I think this game feels like one where it's just naturally incredibly sharp. Even if I wasn't using the gamer cable, I think this is... all the fog effects are amazing there. Like, you got fog that was like all blue there. It's like a luminescent blue and then it goes to a darker grey. That is really quite amazing. Yeah. Okay, that's gone in there, which basically pulls the steps out. The lighting as well.
says.
You have the Macabre. Been meaning to buy that. Is it worth it?
It's a premium item, so if you've got the money spare, and you're absolutely, I want to get the best image quality I possibly can out of the PSVR, then yeah, I got it for that. But it is quite expensive for what you get. It does improve things, and you do have to be careful on how you use it, because you actually have to make sure there is power going through it before any signal. So if you have the signal going through the cable and then the power jumping in, it just acts like a normal cable and you won't see any improvement. If, however, you have the power in, so I actually have it going to, I have a separate power block that has USB power, so I have it in that power block rather than getting the power from the PlayStation.
VanBeansel says.
Image whore.
Yeah, it does work. The best way to illustrate, I mean, I've looked at trying to do videos on it, but the amount of time it was taking up was I didn't really have enough time. It's hard to show the difference. If I was to zoom in at an area where, without the cable, where it has, like, jaggies, say, in something like Valkyrie, when you're really far from a ship, like a carrier or something, you can clearly see jaggies normally without the cable. When you put the cable in, it smooths over that entire area and makes it a lot more solid. The other thing it does do is it does affect some text adversely on some titles, depending on how the text is made. But if there was any form of jaggy in here, or there's any texture in here that's not absolutely smoothed over, it tends to smooth that more detail out. And it's in a way it's hard to describe. If you zoom in like 4 times, that's when you get to see what it's actually doing. So if you're very sensitive to noticing those types of changes, then yeah, it works most for that type of thing, for a person like that. So in here, this game just it's as smooth as anything. Oh, I love the lighting in this. The lighting effects in here are, it really is gorgeous, the lighting effects. This whole neon glow and the pink and blues and all these oranges where they've got that kind of neon luminescence. And the whole sparking and stuff. It's really cool. That kind of looks like a robot-y type face, that cylinder over there in the background. I am really curious as to what the actual story in this is going to be, because they haven't given us any story in it. Oh. Nope. Thank you, robot. Get rid of that thing. I knew it was coming, but it's still the... That still creeped me out. So, big giant robot is telling me, get in my hand. You know, forget get to the chopper. It's get in my hand. So we're going to step onto the giant robot's hand. Of course. And that's where the demo ends. That scale. I love when VR does this whole thing with scale. It's something that you can't describe, you don't see on a 2D screen. You see like something and you've got that type of idea of scale in your head. Whereas in VR, you see scale in real scale, so you can tell the difference between something that would feel small like a toy, like the character feels like an animated figure, and it makes you feel big. And then you have that robot there that is gigantic to the main character, but still feels really big to you, to me watching it. You get that sense of scale where you go, yeah, you know, it is still big compared to me, but you get that real feeling of, yeah, that is proper giant size. And it's very unique. But, yeah, I think this one, I think Star Child for me is a, I'm not quite sure yet. I want to see more what happens with the game mechanics, what else there is to it. As a little demo, yeah, it's a taster. It's clearly gorgeous. I mean, that is gobsmackingly beautiful. But I want to see a bit more of what the gameplay is going to offer overall, I think. But from looks alone, yeah, that is stunning. Gameplay is pleasant. Not anything yet groundbreaking. So, I do want to kind of get an idea of, with this one, of what else there is to the gameplay. Because there was that small teaser that happened with Paris that looked interesting and all cinematic again. But I wanted to know what it was doing to the gameplay, and I'll want to know a bit more about maybe the length of this game and its pricing and things like that before I sort of like commit on this one. With Moss, I'm sold. Moss as a game is exactly where I'm going, yeah, give me more. Give me more. This, I'm sort of like, the graphics are stunning, but I want to know more about what the gameplay is going to be. Because it's all well and good looking really good, but it has to play good as well. And though what's here plays well enough, I really want to see what else there is to the gameplay, of what that's going to bring to the party, before I go, okay, yeah, you've sold me. But yeah, very, very pretty. I'm waiting. I'm watching, definitely. definitely watching, because that is one of those gloriously good-looking games. But I want to know a bit more about the game before I make a decision. So yeah, I mean, this demo you can try out Starchild and Moss and Persistence from the new demo disc, which is in the PlayStation Store. You have to go to demos, not to the PSVR section. You have to go to demos to find that. It wasn't coming up in the search either, because they have whatever registered trademark symbol that you have in there that's not working for it. So, yeah, go to the demo section of PlayStation Store, and you should be able to find it and try out Moss, Starchild, Persistence, Valkyrie, which I'm not sure whether they've included the newer demo or it's the same demo that was on the original. Because there's a big difference between those as in terms of games. Now, well, I say a big difference. The ships are very different, so you get a different feel and aspect, and they improved a lot with performance over in time with Valkyrie. So that's a different thing when you're looking at demos. So bear that in mind. What else was there? There was in the demo disc, the UK one anyway. I have to check out the other region versions to see if there's anything extra that's been popped into, say, the Chinese one, or the Hong Kong one, or the Japanese one, or the American one, because with the previous demo disc, there was the most demos were on the Hong Kong version. So, yeah, I'll have to check that out. You can also try Tiny Tracks, which is a great game. Good fun. I like that. Very cheap, but has some challenges to it. Has a definite learning curve to that game. So you can try the demo of that. What else was there? I think there's still Thumper, Res Infinite, which I've done some gameplay of Res Infinite as well recently. It's one of those games that they keep on coming back to, so definitely recommend that. Try out the demo of Res Infinite, and indeed get that game, because it's one of those games that it's pretty damn amazing. What other game was there? I think I said Thumper. I think Thumper's still on there. I think that's about it for the demos, but this has been Starchild anyway, and for me, as gorgeous as this game looks, and it really truly is stunningly beautiful, the jury's still out for me at the moment. I wanna see a little bit more. I need a little bit more information to tell me whether I think I will buy this game or not. The demo hasn't quite sold me yet. I need to know more about what the rest of the gameplay is going to be. So, there you go.
EANSEL says,
Can't wait for Moss.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to wait until February for that to come out, which is going to be not too far away now, you know. But we have Christmas and New Year's to go through. I will be in Japan for January, for at least, you know, a good portion of January. For about half of the month I'm going to be in Japan, which I'm hoping that while I'm over there, I should be able to go play Mario Kart in VR. And I believe there is a convention on for a small portion of while I'm over there, so I'm hoping to go for that, and I hope to be able to play a Ace Combat in VR. I really, really, really want to try that demo out. So hopefully that will be at the convention that I'm planning on going to while I'm in Tokyo. So yeah, fingers crossed on that one. But yeah, Moss for definite is going on the pre-order list. I know if you're in America, you can already pre-order Moss. You can't pre-order it yet in EU, UK, but as soon as we can, I will probably go, yeah, I'm buying it. Because it really does give me that feeling of, yeah, I want that game. Anyhow, I may be back tomorrow with another game, possibly Persistence, if I manage to get my PC back up and running after I've added some new, quieter fans to the radiator, which is very necessary. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I will see you again, but if you've liked the video, again, please press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, there's going to be a subscription button right there. And there's going to be a video so you can go and see Moss up there. And there's going to be another video right over there. Thanks for watching.